my Geminis, it's Sagittarian Truth Seeker here, and I'm here with your heads up reading for April. All right, let's see what your energy is going to be looking like for my Gemini. Spirit guides of love and light. What do we have for Geminis here? What is their energy going to be like? What do they need to be aware of? Okay. Just trying to shuffle them up for you guys. What do we have for Geminis? First thing coming out, I have two. Everybody is getting this feeling, okay? And that's because we have got out of Mercury retrograde, where you're not so much like, it was very emotional. It was very emotional time for me. It was a lot of purging. A lot of purging. Didn't know what I was purging for or who I was purging for, but it was like a very emotional time where nothing really made sense. But we also have this card, everybody's getting this, because this is a moment. This is why it's a need to kind of let Mercury go, you know, before you make any real decisions, because a lot of people, they're coming to people right after Mercury or during it to say something that a lot of people are going to fall for. So it's a need to be very careful. We also need discipline here. So if you are trying to do something financially, or, you know, trying to get something off the ground here, there's a need to be disciplined. Okay, sometimes that is not shopping, it's not doing your retail therapy, it's having to put something to the side. What else do we have here? We have clarity coming in for you guys. Clarity. All right, so you guys are going to have something come in for you that you didn't, or you weren't aware of. It's some truth that is coming in, or you'll just be thinking a lot clearly if you haven't. Okay, we also have stillness. Okay, and that's having to, it's kind of letting things play out. It's kind of going with the flow, but this is having a peace of mind. So for some of you, a peace of mind is coming through a time of weakness or a time of sadness or confusion for my Geminis here. Now, let's see what we have on the outside of you. The energy that is on the outside of Geminis. What do Geminis have on the outside? All right, understanding. Okay, so you're going to have some support, it looks like. Somebody is very understanding of you. They're going to be very sympathetic to what you have going on. You know, for some of you, maybe you were unsure about a person on the outside, and you're going to have to understand where they're coming from, okay? Looks like a very sensitive time. What else on the outside? Oh, abuse on the outside. So you could have somebody who's in your energy, or that you know could be overindulging, over obsessing, trying to overpower, or very overwhelming at this time, okay? So you have different types of energies that will be surrounding you. One is just they're doing too much. You may have to distance yourself from this person. And then the other person, they're going to be really, like I said, sympathetic to your needs. Yeah, this person is controlling, because I got abuse. Like I said, it's like overwhelming energy from this person. They're just doing too much. You know, you're just doing way too much right now. And I feel like this, like I said, if you're having a moment of weakness or something right now, this person would try to use it to their advantage, okay, to control something that you have going on, okay? Also in the shadows, I do have abuse of power. All right, so this could be anywhere: work, love, relationships, family. Just make sure that you keep your distance while you are in this extra sensitive energy from certain people, okay? Anything else on the outside? All right. We had this come out at the same time. This is a person who they don't handle things the right way. Okay. Some of you, this person has went silent. You haven't heard from them. It's something that they did it very rationally. It just wasn't the right way. Okay, just like if a person ghosted you, that wasn't the right way to do it. Just tell me where you're going, not where you're going, but tell me, you know, that you're leaving. You know, tell me, communicate with me. And what I'm getting against, this person chose not to communicate, and that may be throwing you off too. This person didn't communicate with you. It's just like they didn't handle it the right way. It could have been a better way to get that point across. All right, so that's something else that we have in your energy. But in the shadows, we also have unconditional love. So for some of you, it's not a person that has anything, like they don't have anything against you, but you know, they went away and they could have just said, hey, I have my own issues. You know, they could have said something, but they chose not to say anything. All right. All right, Geminis, let's go. Let's see where you are now. Where are my Geminis now? Where are my Geminis at this time? Delays. You're waiting on something. Okay. Some of you are having aches and pains, and this is the weather is changing, so make sure that you have some medicine already available. But there's something that you're waiting on, okay? And it's taking longer than expected. Let's see. What are you waiting on? Some of you are waiting on somebody to respond to you or to say something, because it looks like the person doesn't have ill intent. There's somebody who don't have ill intent. They're in a moment of hermit. That's the best way I could put it. And it's like, you could have told me that. Like, really, okay? So let's see about these delays. Yeah, you're in your head about this. You're stressed out about something that it hasn't come yet. What hasn't come? You're stressed out about this. Okay, and I get the Seven of Cups. It's confusing to you of why it hasn't arrived. It's taking longer than you expected. You've probably been waiting on it for a long time, and I keep getting the Seven of Cups. Okay, with the Two of Swords, some of you are waiting on some type of communication, a decision to be made, and you haven't got that decision yet. Some of you, it's about an opportunity, maybe about a job. Okay, because there's a lot of cups on the tables. We deal with options here. Maybe you've made a decision on what you want to do, but you haven't got an answer. You haven't got a response yet. And so in the month of April, you'll be waiting on this to come. Okay. Don't stress too much about it, because I see anxiety, you guys. I see anxiety. You're waiting on some news. You really are waiting on some news, and you're starting to hesitate because it's taken a while. Okay, so that is the energy that you are currently in. What's in the shadows? And then you're having aches and pains here. Okay, and it doesn't have to be physical aches and pain. It just could be, you know, it's stressing you out and it's causing that. Okay, but you could be having headaches, because I did see the Nine of Swords. Okay, you could be having headaches. I did see the Three of Swords. That could be cramps, that could be anxiety, that can be body aches. Okay, so be careful of that. Carry your little medicine to help you with that. Now let's see our goals. Okay, our goals is to handle our finances. I have unsteady financial flow. This is where more money is going out than coming in. So this is a challenge for us. This is our goal, is to get out of that energy. And of course, this is not for everybody. And this is kind of probably just a warning to make sure that we look at how much we're spending and what we're spending it on. Wants versus needs, okay? Because at that time, more money may be going out than needs to go out, okay? All right, another goal is healing. Try not to bottle up your emotions, because that's what I'm seeing. There's something that is stressing you the hell out. And your goal is to let that out. It seems like you're waiting on a phone call, you're waiting on a message, you're waiting on a response. And it's time to confront your emotions about this, you know. But I do see clarity, and maybe clarity is what you want. But I feel like you do get it at least by the end of April. And like I tell people, sometimes getting no response, depending on what it is, but sometimes getting no response is the clarity that you need, right? But I feel like somebody's looking for some type of closure or just an answer. Like, can you give me a clear-cut answer on what it is, okay? because it's so many of you. I kept getting the 7 of Cups. So every one of you, it's a different type of thing that you're waiting on. So I can't get anything specific, but it is worrying you, okay, or will worry you. So another thing that we're trying to get is just to be able to sit back and relax. We're wanting to get to where things are easy for us and we can see everything clearly. So that is our goal as well. Now, that's the goals. Let's see our challenges. Waiting. All right, challenges. Spiritual development, spiritual growth. Okay, so some of you, there's lessons that you're going through this month. And I feel like some of you, it may be financial lessons, okay? Some of you is family issues. That's your challenge, dealing with family. That could also be those energies that I've seen over there. You could have some understanding, but you could also have somebody trying to have control or take control of a situation when it's you, when it's your business and not theirs, okay? Putting yourself in more positive energy. Surrounding yourself by more positive people is another thing that we're needing. We have a lot of challenges in the month of April. And also that news that you're waiting on, that's a challenge. That's the challenge. It's something is taking too long. Okay. And then also another challenge is to be able to get a head start on things. Okay. That's another one thing is the procrastination. We have to put like an end to procrastination and just kind of do things before we need to do them. That's also a challenge for some of you. Remember, all these challenges do not go to just one person. It's a general reading. But that is also something that I am seeing. Okay, and we want a peaceful home environment. A lot of this has to do with health and healing, okay, and spiritually growing. Okay, that news it pops up again. What we're waiting on. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing. It doesn't seem to be bad at all. It's just I feel like y'all been waiting on this for a long time, for real. It's something. And maybe you're just waiting to get everything together. Like, you know, it seems like I had a goal. You know, maybe you had a New Year's resolution and this resolution is just not seeming to get off the ground. This goal is not seeming to get off the ground. Okay? And for some people, the issue or the challenge was the procrastination or, you know, the unsteadiness, especially if it's a financial thing and we're trying to get to that. Okay, so chill on the shopping, chill on the swiping the card, you know, things like that. Okay, let's see about this news. I wanna check on the news because that's a lot of what we're waiting on. What is this expected call? Somebody is blocked. Okay, look at that Page of Swords. Somebody wants to communicate or you want to communicate with somebody that they have walked away or you haven't heard from them. Some of you is information that you're looking for. Maybe even for a job or for finances. Alright. Yep, and I get all waiting cards. Some of you is something that makes you happy or that will make you happy or feel complete in some type of way if I get this call back. But there is a delay. I'm even seeing it here. 3 of Wands. There is a wait for this. Okay? There is a wait for this. This person right now, it could be a person of hierarchy because I am getting some type of judge. This is a person who has to make decisions. But this has to do with the outside world. You know, responsibilities, jobs, obligations, law. Okay, and for some of you, it's not that it's personal with the Page of Cups. You're waiting for a Page of Cups. Ooh, Page of Swords. You're waiting for just some type of communication from somebody, some type of information, some type of clarity from them. Okay, and you know it is a wait. I can't even lie. It is a wait for that. It's just taking longer than expected. All right, guys. See you later.